Welcome to our retirement, folks. Morning, everybody.
Hey, Al.
Thank you, darling. I've even had my second cup of coffee yet.
Oh, get myself a glass of water before I sit down.
That's getting a glass of water. Bit of a dull, miserable day today.
Oh, yeah. When I went in the bathroom, before everybody were up, it absolutely slung it down. Because we've got it's a skylight bathroom window. And when it rains, you can hear it. And it was just like somebody had tipped a bucket of water over it. It was that heavy.
Must have only been brief. So, folks, well, we didn't go out anywhere. I go out yesterday, but Pat did get a call from the pharmacy.
Yeah.
About a glycoside. They wanted to know if she were getting on all right with it.
Yeah.
Because when they've tried to up a medication for a diabetes in the past, it's just made her ill. So she hadn't had glycoside before. So Pat said that she were okay, had no side effects with it, but it wasn't having the kind of much of a
effects that we thought it would have.
Yeah, on a sugar. I mean, it was 13 point something this morning, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And all she had for tea last night was a cup of soup, 2 crisp breads with cheese on, and some nuts. That's it. Nothing
That's all I
since.
had last night.
That's all she had last night. Yet this morning the sugar's 13, over 13. So you know what can you do to try and control it? She's doing her level best to try and control it with
I'm
diet.
working harder than I've ever worked
You are.
for it, aren't I?
Yep, you've cut out bread, potatoes, pasta, coffee,
Just about.
what else? Oh, carbs.
Any kind of
Sweet,
biscuit
no
or
sweet stuff.
No chocolatey stuff or sweet stuff. I mean, I do admit
You're not having your cereal on a morning like you did.
No, I'm having
Seeds.
granola. Yeah, seeds.
Seeds and nuts.
Full fat yogurt.
Yeah. And she's trying to keep on full fat, full fat milk. You have put a couple of pound on, haven't you?
I have, yeah. I haven't been drinking full fat milk because I'm not having coffee. And I'm having yogurt on my cereal on the morning, so...
Paul was saying you're better off on cream than yogurt. So there's less sugar in it.
Oh, right.
In cream than there is in yogurt.
No, that's nice. I could live with that.
Yeah. And this morning I went on, first of all we had the insurance company rang our Tracy this morning, and she came into bedroom. We knew she was going to ring, and I've accepted their offer. I don't want to go any further with it. I just want to get it settled now. So hopefully that's sorted. We'll get a cheque within the next few weeks, and that'll be the end of it.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. And then this morning after Tracy left for work, I went on patches and told them what I wanted to tell them, and I asked them also if they'd refer Pat to a diabetic specialist, practitioner, or somebody that deals specifically with diabetes. And you've had a phone call. And
I have.
And she's got an appointment tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, 10 past 10.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. So
that was quick.
this Patches is brilliant.
But you've got to do it on the morning, don't you? You can't do it.
Yeah, I tried to do it yesterday, but they must operate. It's all done in connection with surgery. So when they have decided, right, that's it, shut up shop, pull the shutters, that's what happens with Patches and all. So after a certain time, it don't work. But at least you're not sitting there in a queue on the phone waiting to go for over an hour to go up a queue.
No.
And then when you get there, they tell you there's no appointments left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Patches avoids that.
Yeah.
You can put everything down, put it all down there, and it's all there in black and white, and it's a permanent record of what you've requested. Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah. I went down to hairdressers to try and book an appointment yesterday, and she said, I'm fully booked up. The first appointment I can give you is the 6th of March. And I thought, should I take it, shouldn't I? I don't know where I'll be at 6th of March. What I will be doing.
I know. Is that going to be what they're like now in future? You've got to book weeks in advance.
Yeah, could be.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, she seems to get booked up pretty quick.
Yeah, she does
even
now.
Tracy's got an appointment with her on 6th of March at 4 o'clock.
Oh, is she going to that one, Tracy?
Yeah.
Is she?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
So she says, our Tracy says, book it. So I might ring them today and see
Have you
if
got
she's
the
still
number
got
now?
it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I don't think we've got
Well,
anything
as
that...
far as we know, there's no book for 6th of March, but
It's just that...
who knows what could come in,
we
you
want,
don't know.
yeah, an hospital appointment for some reason would be more important.
Oh, yeah.
I'd have to take priority, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Obviously, we won't just not keep the appointment
No, you'd
for
ring them
some
and
frivolous
tell them that.
reason, but if it was an hospital appointment come up on that date, you'd have to take it, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So, I think that's it.
You think?
My sister, I've been trying to get in contact with her.
She's got flu, hasn't she?
She's had flu, she says. I'm sure she's had blooming injections from
She has had flu injection.
injection.
Yes.
And now her son's got it. She's passed it to him. Because I was trying to arrange to meet her either today or today.
Well, we don't want flu to add
she
to our
says,
troubles.
can we make it week after? I said, yeah, but not Thursday or Friday, because Trevor's at hospital
With me here.
Thursday and I'm at hospital Friday. So she says, how about Tuesday? So I put yes, Tuesday as far as I know is fine. as we say, who knows?
I know.
Well, I think our Tracy's going to call in at fish and chip shop tonight and get us a couple of fish. Isn't she?
Yeah.
See, I've even cut out my chips.
Chip,
whether
no
they
chips.
will.
Yeah. I couldn't ask you to do any more with your diet to try and fight it. But
I haven't had any ice cream. Mind you, I suppose I could have ice cream. Maybe.
well, sugar in ice cream,
Yeah.
isn't there?
Maybe what you eat.
Sorbet.
Sorbet.
There'll be
maybe
sugar
that'll
in
be
that, I would imagine.
Yeah, it's just I'm getting so I don't know what to eat.
Mm.
You know, I had a salad yesterday lunchtime with some prawns, and I just automatically thought, oh, we'll have spaghetti on toast. And I were getting spaghetti tin out, and I'd put it in pan and got Trevor his gluten-free bread out and put that in toaster, and I suddenly realised you can't have spaghetti on toast.
Pasta.
It's pasta and it's bread. So,
And rubber sugar in it.
so that's why I ended up with a cup of soup and
Yeah.
a couple of crisp bread.
Yeah. I know. Well, this is what happened last time you tried. You gave up because it was you just didn't know what to eat in there.
It was such a boring thing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So we need to. Something needs to happen. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I do like vegetables, but I'm not keen on peppers and that sort of thing, courgettes and...
I didn't tell you about that soup that you made the other day, did you?
Yeah, he said it were awful. It were a chicken soup I'd made.
It is very, very, very rare that Pat makes something that I don't like. But she made this soup. I put one spoonful in my mouth and, I thought, what's that? Oh, it was ghastly. And Pat tasted it. And
I thought it were all right.
She's all right. She's eating it. She said, it's all right. So I started eating it again. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's all right. And then all of a sudden I put another spoonful in. And, what is that? It was so salty and I can't describe, horrible taste. And there was something in that soup that I did not like at all.
Yeah.
I found you so repulsive. And you ate the blooming lot.
Well, I had 2 bowlfuls on that
Couldn't
day, and
believe
then
it.
I had 2 following day.
That never happens.
No, it's not often I make something that you don't like.
I know.
But
That was weird.
yeah, I did put half a yellow pepper in, which were only one of them tiny ones.
I don't know. I didn't think they had much taste, peppers, anyway. But I mean, I don't eat peppers because they give me indigestion.
Yeah. So.
Anyway, yeah, we had a subscriber you said you were going to tell us about Glad and Dick.
Oh.
And you didn't tell us. I thought we did.
No, not really.
Glad and Dick were our neighbours in Waddingham, and in Lincolnshire in Waddingham. They lived sort of opposite. Because directly opposite was the pub. Directly opposite was the pub car park.
Yeah.
But Dick and Glad were this old couple.
They'd watched us arrive to look at the house. Because we parked in pub car park.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
We didn't know this at the time, but their window faced onto the pub car park. It was like a grassy area up at top with seating. And the other window looked out onto Main Road, didn't it?
Yeah.
It was a small cottage. It just had one room.
One room.
And then they used to get up to the bedrooms on a ladder, going up this front room.
It's true.
Yeah. But then they had this little extension built on for a kitchen, where she had a cooker and sink and a staircase going up to the bedroom.
But don't forget to tell them that before they had that done, they actually had the kitchen outside with a little roof over it. So they had to go outside to cook.
Yeah. And then they had the bathroom.
Yeah.
Off of the kitchen, didn't they?
And that little extension that Dad put on it.
Yeah.
They're only small.
Yeah. But they were a lovely couple, weren't they?
Yeah, they were.
They really were. It was like like your grandma and granddad, really. And Dick was a linesman, wasn't he?
A lineman. Yeah, he worked for Central Electricity Generating Board. But he was retired.
Yeah.
When we moved there.
Yeah. They'd never had children.
No, they didn't.
And
they'd lived in the village all their life.
Yeah, from being little.
Well, and I think they'd lived in that little tiny cottage since they got married.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
So, yeah. So they were thoroughbred Lincolnshire yellowbellies, were Dick and Glad. But they were just so friendly.
Yeah.
I don't know, they kind of appreciated us bringing a bit of interest. They used to watch us coming, going and doing what we did. I mean, that barn, that stable thing at the end, I re-roofed it. And I had to have a massive tarpaulin sheet because I had to do it when I had time. So I had this massive tarpaulin sheet over the top of it. And when I'd get an odd hour here and there, I'd unfold this sheet and I had to put some joists. Well, I had to, the ends of the joists had got rotten, so I had to put bolt-on extensions to the joists, and it didn't overlap the wall,
Yeah.
The roof didn't, so I extended the joists so that they overlapped the wall and put gutters on. There were no gutters on it at all, so I fitted gutters and downpipes as well. And they used to watch.
Yeah, certain watchers.
Watchers doing that. And I mean, we've eventually built a workshop, proper workshop in the garden, and they watched that.
Yeah, being built and that. And Dick got ill and died, didn't he?
He did.
He died first. And then Glad were on her own, and she used to come across for a coffee in the morning sometimes, and sometimes I'd go over there and we'd take her shopping on a Friday.
We used to go on a Friday afternoon when we were at my mum's. When we used to go up to my mum's on the Saturday, we used to take her with us on Friday afternoon after I'd finished. Because I only worked till lunchtime on a Friday, didn't I? And then we'd go shopping. In the afternoon, we'd have us tea in Morrison's, won't we?
Yeah.
And then on Saturday, we went up to my mum's for the day. And then on the Saturday, we didn't go to my mum's. I think we used to go and do it on a Saturday and take Glad with us.
Yeah,
and I used to stand on the high street in Scunthorpe with a Bible in one hand and 10 tracts, they're called tracts.
Little leaflets.
Religious language again, you see, tracts. I used to write my own little messages and print 10 out. And I used to stand on the high street with a tract in my hand, hold it out. I didn't shout or say anything, I just held them out. I didn't hand them out to people, I just held them out.
And if someone took
one out of my hand, and I put another one there until all 10 had gone. Sometimes they all went, and sometimes maybe only one or two went.
Me and Glad used to just go wander around shops, and we'd all meet up at a cafe and have lunch, wouldn't we?
Yeah. You had a little route that you used to go on.
Never right. If we went to Lincoln, we never went up the top end because it's hilly.
Too steep
for us. So we used to stay round bottom.
That was when I used to go. There was a church down the High Street, wasn't there, in Lincoln? And I used to go to this church. We were supporting them on the High Street. Is that what happened in Lincoln?
Are you talking about that one that...
who
is it? You were helping, who is it? Build?
No, it was well before that.
No,
Well,
I don't remember a church.
When you do. It was a modern building on the left-hand side going down the high street. You go over at level crossing.
Yeah.
And carry on down the high street, and on the left-hand side it was this modern building. I used to go with Norman and Kath, and we used to have a little sort of prayer meeting, and then we used to come up on the high street, and people preached.
Right. No, I can't remember that, you see.
Well, we did that for a long time.
Yeah, I can't remember that.
Yeah, because don't you remember? This is part of this is in the wilderness years, this. I used to preach as well. And I once said something to someone walking by. And that was on the Saturday. And during the following week, someone from the church were a friend of Norman and Cass, and they went for a meal. And they told them that I was going to be disciplined by the church.
Oh.
And when we were driving on the Saturday to the church, I saw a car going the other way, and I says, I'm sure that were Norman and Cass.
Oh.
And I said, can't be, because I'm meeting them down at the church. When we got to the church, they weren't there.
Yeah, they'd already been.
They knew what was going to happen.
Didn't tell you.
And they didn't tell me, and they didn't want to be there. They didn't want to be there. And that was one of there were certain things that happened that highlighted the hypocrisy of people that put me off. Over the years, things kept happening. And that were one of the things that happened. And I thought, so much for your support,
Yeah.
So you and Glad used to finish up at Debenhams, didn't you? Down the high street on the right hand side.
It was a little cafe that were opposite Debenhams.
No, I meant the shopping centre.
Oh, the shopping centre.
And there were a cafeteria up on the top.
Oh, sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'd go there.
And there were by the river.
Yeah, there were a little
right
cafe.
in the middle of Lincoln, by the river, there were what it called, the Poppin'.
I think so, might have been.
You used to go there,
there.
I think I remember sitting in there with you sometimes.
Yeah, we'd meet up and have lunch there.
So
But when you were helping Norman and Kath do that other
church. That was much later.
That we used to go to Debenhams because they were on way back to you.
Right.
To meet you.
Right.
Nice place, Lincoln. Nice place.
Oh, it is. It is a nice city. Yeah. We Glad and when we took Glad under our wing, really.
Yeah.
I mean,
when it were a bank holiday or something like that, we used to take her out for a day.
Yeah, we did.
Didn't we?
Yeah. And when we were actually thinking of selling Waddingham, she says, "Oh, you won't sell what you won't sell. You won't move." She used to say to us, "You won't move. What would I do if you move?"
Yeah. And in a way, we stayed there.
Yeah, we.
Fog really.
Yeah, we did.
Because we stayed longer than we intended.
We did, yeah. And we finished up. Glad got real ill, and we finished up making meals and taking them across to her.
Yeah, she did. She got what they said were a goiter, and it stuck out like a.
It had a point to it.
Yeah, it had a point on it.
Mm.
And
she used to wear a scarf over it.
She got so that she she didn't want to do up. She didn't want to go out.
Yeah.
She didn't want. So we used to fetch things for her, didn't we? And when she actually went into hospital, I was sat with her when
she had a heart attack.
Yeah.
And she was rushed into hospital, and she went into intensive care, and
I kept going to visit her.
Yeah.
And we'd let her brother know, hadn't we?
That she only had a brother who was left.
She had two brothers. The other one was that lived in that big mansion type place.
Oh,
I think he was called George.
Oh,
her
right.
other brother.
Right.
But he was quite wealthy.
Right.
And then there were Peter, wasn't there? And Peter had moved from Waddingham to...
Peterborough, right?
Peterborough, yeah.
Yeah.
Peterborough.
Yeah.
But we said, don't worry.
We'll
look after Glad.
We'll look after Glad, don't
sure
worry about her. But, yeah, we kept his eye on her.
And I think she was in a few days, and
they said they hadn't contacted you to tell you that
they were going to...
or Peter contacted you to say they were going to switch off the life support.
Yeah.
So you got a taxi into hospital
And
to sit with her when they turned life support off. And then she just died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was someone with her.
Yeah.
Because it was too far for Peter to come, wasn't it?
Yeah. But
So
he
appreciated it.
He gave us what did he give us? Give us £1,000.
Yeah, I think didn't we buy a new?
We buy a new suite with that money, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He said for looking after her.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't do much really. It was just a bit of shopping and.
We even took her up to my mum's one weekend, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
So she could meet my mum.
Yeah, I think we went round Wetherby.
Yeah.
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 We all went round Wetherby, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was
Dick and Glad.
Dick and Glad. I've got a photograph of Glad. I'll fetch it down and let you have a look at it.
Get it out and you can have a look at it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't got a picture of her house, have we? I don't think we have. It's a pity that.
I might have.
Because we've said before that part of Lincolnshire were real primitive. People lived in real primitive conditions right into the right into the 80s, really.
Yeah.
And quite amazing. She was a tough cookie, well.
Yeah,
well,
she used to make that fire up.
She was deaf, you know.
Oh,
And she used to go to bed and put the radio on. She used to go up that ladder to bed and put radio on, and it were on ever so loud.
You could hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh dear. She were a case.
She was an ardent churchgoer.
Yeah.
But she would never talk to me. She wasn't interested at all.
No. She used to go to thingy every year. What's it called?
That place in Lincolnshire, they all go on pilgrimage.
Yeah.
Can't remember the name of it now. She used to go there every year. Yes, she did. Yeah. She was typical Anglican parishioner.
Yeah.
Typical Anglican parishioner was Glad.
Yeah. But she didn't drink.
No, she didn't.
She didn't smoke.
No. Yeah, you could say she lived a temperate life.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had a temperate lifestyle. Yeah.
Yeah, she did. And at one point, we had another lady that came to live with us.
Joy?
No.
Oh, Elsie.
Elsie. And
Elsie was 96.
Yeah. Now, Glad used to pop across and keep an eye on Elsie.
Dear.
Well, we went shopping because Elsie refused to go with us.
Oh,
so
well, yeah, Elsie was in a wheelchair.
yeah, she had to be in a wheelchair. She'd fallen.
We did have to take her with us every time we went out after that day.
Yeah,
Because we got a commode for her.
Yeah, and put
A
it
lovely
inside.
commode, actually.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
it was.
And we had the bed downstairs with a commode in
In
it.
the front room.
Elsie, we had a friend called Wendy, who was in her 80s. And this lady, Elsie, was a friend of Wendy's. And Wendy was ever so worried about her because she'd had a fall and finished up in this nursing home. And she was really worried about her. So I said, we'll take her. We'll take her.
Yeah, Wendy said they're taking all the money. It's costing a fortune to keep her there.
Yeah.
She's going to have no money left.
Yeah.
And we said, well, we'll look after her until she can go back home.
We took Elsie in to live with us.
Yeah.
And we'd had the downstairs toilet put in, that macerator, so we knew she could get out at front room and into toilet. Every Saturday we used to drop her off at the nursing home, because they used to bath her, because she couldn't get upstairs, you see. So, even when we went to my mum's, we used to drop her off on a morning and then pick her up on her way home from my mum's. And one Saturday we had to go shopping, and we left her in the room on her own with the commode. And we're glad
coming across to make sure she were all right, which she did.
But I don't know I don't think she did. I think it was after this incident that we got glad to come across,
right.
Because we come back.
Oh, God.
We come back and she'd used the commode.
But then she tried to clean it.
She tried to put it on fire because we had a coal fire, and she tried to she got this poo everywhere. It was everywhere.
On fireplace.
Oh.
God.
We had when we got that, we had to clean it.
Yeah.
Clean it all up.
God.
Clean it all up. And after that, we took her with us everywhere, and after that we didn't leave her on her own anymore after that. But we remember, we've got to finish this now, but we must remember to tell them about the chimney sweep, because Glad used to have a chimney sweep.
Yeah.
And we'll tell the story next time.
And about, who is it, Cat?
About what?
Elsie and Cat.
Oh, Elsie and Cat, yeah.
Because we had a little cat.
Yeah, we'll leave that until next time because it's 33 minutes.
Okay.
All right. Okay, Rose.
Sorry.
I'll see you tomorrow, all being well. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, not tomorrow.
We're at the doctor's at 10:10 tomorrow.
So it might be.
So
afternoon.
I don't know what will happen tomorrow. See you later, folks. Bye.